Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Janor with Trading the Charts Pro, and guys, we're back with one more video. All right guys, tonight we're going to talk about the trend is down. And what do I mean by the trend is down? It's not just an opinion. We're going to break down the charts, and we're going to take into consideration some technicals that are actually proving to us that the trend is down. We're also going to dive a little bit deeper, and I'm going to talk about what to look for to know when this downtrend is over, and how to start scaling back into this market based on what the price action is actually doing. All right, so guys, if you're a subscriber to this channel, I want to say, yo, thank you very much for watching these videos. I really appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel as I try my best to continue bringing great content right here for you guys. All right, so we're going to start off by looking at futures tonight, because futures is going to help bring some context and clarity towards the things that I'm going to be talking about on the indexes when we move back over to those charts. All right, so guys, right now RTY, which is Russell 2000, is currently down around 3% overnight. So this is going to be very critical come tomorrow, guys. So pretty much what I'm basically saying, as far as RTY, the market open, futures open, gap down, and continues to sell off to the downside. So that's not really a good look right here right now. RTY, let's look at S&P 500, guys. S&P 500 as we speak is down 2.58%. Again, the S&P 500 open, gap down, and continue to sell off to the downside. So just a little bit of context, so that we know what we're expecting come tomorrow when the market open. Looking at NQ futures, same thing, guys. Futures is currently down 2.7% right now. Gap down and sold off a little bit. All right, so I just wanted to bring that up so that it helps with the context of the trend is down. All right, so when we switch over and we start off with the S&P 500, why do I believe, or what is saying to me that the trend is down? I know we talked about this last week, right? The market made a high, market pulled down, market made a lower high, market pulled down, made a low, market made a lower high, pulled down again, and we had our first higher low. Market tries to attempt going higher, however, we pretty much had a double top right inside 4,600 for the S&P 500. From there, market pulled down, made a new low, market tried to rally, made a lower high. So if you understand the context of Dow theory, guys, you see how this is playing out. Every time the market rallies, it actually makes a lower high, and again the market sell off, and the market made a new absolute low below 4,200, which we talked about this level last week. So go and watch that video, and you will see how we knew that price action was coming back to down to this level. Now the market rally again, and right here right now the question is, did the market make a new high? No, the market made a lower high, and we just looked at futures, and what are we seeing? The market actually started to move down again. So the market is still in its downtrend. All right, does that mean that everything is all done right now and it's going to continue going lower in the S&P 500? No, but we are not yet in a structural, or we haven't seen a price structure that has shown us that this market, or the S&P 500, is ready to move back to the upside. However, guys, if we look back over on this side, we can see that the market has made a very nice consolidation back over here in around 2019, when the market 2020, when the market started to move back up last year. Very nice consolidation, sub 4,200. into the 4,100, 4,000, 990 level right there. That's a very strong level of consolidation when the market was moving up. That's why when we sold off, gap down on Friday, right? We gapped down right into that level, and buyers came in on Thursday, gap down, market got bought back up. Friday we continue moving higher. Now things has paused out for a little bit right now. We can see futures pulling back down, so I'm anticipating that the market will come back to test this 4,100, 150 level, and then from here we will need to see a stabilization that would give the S&P 500 an opportunity to come up and break out of this downtrend. All right, so the market S&P 500, guys, is 100% in a downtrend, and nothing has changed about that. I wouldn't go too heavy, even though on Friday I started buying a little bit. I still need to see the market pull back and start to move higher. If we want to go Elliott wave theory, looking at the S&P 500, we could say this is a wave 1 here, wave 2 to the upside, wave 3, wave 4, short ABC correction here, and then a wave 5 to the downside. All right, so if we want to look at it like that, this could possibly be wave 1 to the upside. We'd still need to get a wave 2 to the downside, and then a wave 3 starting to break out of that downtrend. However, there is nothing that can push the market to the upside until the market has break out of this downtrend as far as the S&P 500 goes. All right, so that's my quick summary for the S&P 500. We will move on over to the Nasdaq and look at the price structure, look at what I'm seeing in the Nasdaq, and where will this downtrend break. We can see same context with the Nasdaq, guys. Market pull down low, is making lower highs and lower lows. Every time the market tried to rally, it make a lower high. So we can see clearly that the trend is down, right? And we have this downtrending line that every time this market pulls up to that level, the market rolls over and it goes down further to the downside. Now at this point, I'm looking at this sub 13,000 level as a major support, right? Because if we want to go based on Dow theory, this wave 1 down, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and a major wave 5 to the downside. So I do fully believe that there's a probability that Nasdaq will come back down to give us a short, wave 2 inside this area. And then if we can start breaking up above that downtrending line, then this would open the door for this market to basically start retrace back into the 15,000 level. All right, and then when it gets to the retracement levels, we will see how the market react, and that will pretty much tell us if it's going to be a situation where the market would further correct to the downside when it gets back to those retracement level. All right, so if we want to do a quick summarization, how do we identify the downtrend of the market? When the market is in a downtrend, the market will continue to make lows and lower highs, lows, lower highs, lows, and lower high. All right, so that is the guide to help you to see for yourself, and not just see for yourself, but to be able to plot the price action, the movements of how the market is flowing on the charts for yourself, so that you can, one, know how to navigate the markets, know where to buy, know where to sell, know where to be cautious, and know when to just sit on the sideline. All right, so we will move on over to the Russell 2000. And in the Russell 2000, guys, this market here is even a better example to show us, hey, that the market is in a downtrend. Because with the Russell 2000, we can see the high, and this market has a clear defined downtrending resistance, right, which is this one, and a clear downtrending support, which is this level, right? Which, if we, take it into the context of things, really, when the market pulls down, make it slow, that is support. When it runs back up, make a lower high, that's typically the resistance level, right? So lower high pulls down into support, make a new low, and then it rallies back to the downtrending resistance, which again is a lower high, and from there the market continues to trend down. Now, what is super interesting to me around Thursday, Friday, though the Russell 2000 is in a downtrend, guys, we see where the Russell 2000 came down into the 1900 level and made a double bottom, right? And from that double bottom, guys, the Russell 2000 bounce, huge buying came in, pushed this thing up, but where did it go? It didn't even get back to one. This double conjunction of the downtrending resistance and the support level, which was holding the market up while it was in the channel. So this was a critical level. If it was going to come back up, yes, it need to come back up, kiss this level, and then break out in order for the Russell 2000 to go higher. And we just looked at futures, and what are we seeing? Guys, we just looked at futures. We just look at the Russell 2000 here, and we see that, this thing has literally started to, gap down and sell off again. This doesn't absolutely mean that, it's gonna go down further, but we gotta monitor it. The trend is still down. There is no reason for me to come and put all of my cash at work in the Russell 2000 while this thing is in a downtrend. We need to see, one, this thing break out of the downtrend, personally pull back, and then recoup above 2100 support level in order for me to be confident to think about going long in this thing moving up. Anything short of that, I just think it's just, traps. They push it up, you get excited, you jump in thinking it's gonna go higher, and then boom, they smack it down again. That only happens if you are not able to map the chart out and know where things is going. All right, guys, that is my summary of the market is in a downtrend. White's in a downtrend. Where are the downtrending supports? Where are the downtrending resistance? What do we need to see in order to feel confident that this market is ready to turn around? And where should you, get in, and where, you should be getting out? I hope you got that kind of value out of this video. If you did, hit them comments down below, hit a thumbs up. And guys, if you watched to this point, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.